Hello and welcome to this edition of Minstrels on the Block, where we bring you the finest singer-songwriters in the Valley area. This week's special guest is Sabra Lucas. Sabra, good to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me about yourself. Where were you born?
Well, I was born in Seal, Alabama.
Cool. Very close.
Yeah,
Local.
I don't think anybody's going to know where that is unless, well, it's in Alabama, so.
So what did your parents do?
Well, my dad was very adventurous, so he's a handyman, so we traveled all over the place. So I was born in Seal, but I didn't actually live there all my life. But well, my mom, she's a stay-at-home mom and homeschool. All my life I was homeschooled until my junior year in high school. So we're pretty tight. We did a lot together.
Cool. Your dad was adventurous. What sorts of things?
Well, he kind of, we were in Alabama. I was born there. We were there for a while, and then he decided he wanted to do something else as a job. Mm-hmm. And adventurous in the way that he just kind of liked to try new things as far as work goes, I guess. Yeah. So we moved a lot.
So
not Army brat.
Not an Army brat.
No.
Yeah, that's interesting. We've actually had a lot of Army brats on here, and it's interesting to have somebody from the other side. Was your family musical at all?
Yes, my dad plays the piano and sings. He's got a really strong voice.
Very cool.
And I don't take after that as far as carrying, because you can hear him above everybody in church.
Wow.
But my dad's pretty much the musical one. And
wow, so that's where you got it from? Very cool.
Yeah, while my sister plays the violin, my mom and dad are my sister plays the violin and some piano, and then I've got two brothers, and one plays the piano and writes.
Cool. And
my other brother has taken some guitar lessons from my husband, and
awesome.
from Neil Lucas, and he's wanting to do drums and other things, so he's kind of coming into it. So
Very
music's
cool.
kind of in our family, yeah.
So when did you decide in your life that's what you wanted to do?
Wow. I always liked singing. I'm trying to think of how old I was. I was probably about 12. Mm-hmm. And I did a big talent show with my dad and my sister, and we sang a couple of songs, and we were in front of I don't know how many people. It was a really big deal to me. Mm-hmm. And then when I was 15, I started taking guitar lessons. So at that point, I think that's when I really decided I wanted to write.
Cool.
Sing.
So tell me about your the beginnings of your writing.
Well, it's kind of interesting.
Cool.
I took lessons for 5 months, and just learned the basics, mm-hmm. Basic major and minor chords, pretty much. And then after the 5 months, it just kind of dissolved, I guess. Mm-hmm. And so I had this huge bedroom. It was the garage in our house, this big double wide,
nice.
Big double, yeah. So I kind of fixed it up and everything, and so I had this huge surround sound. Back in the days when you had the massive speakers and all that stuff.
I still have some of those.
So I had those, and I would just sit in there with my guitar, and I would put together the basic chords. Mm-hmm. And I listened to a lot of country music, and I didn't know anything about writing at all, never done it, but I wanted to. Yeah. So my first song, what I did is I took a country song and I wrote it out on paper, mm-hmm. and then I changed a few words here and there, so it was still the same song, but it was kind of my song, and I knew that you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But that was how I experimented in trying to learn how to write a song, to get the construction of a song. Wow. And so then I did that more and more until I actually wrote my own song.
Wow.
And it was a lot of fun, and to me, the more chords, the better at that time. So I playing every chord I knew in that whole song. So it was a crazy song. I don't even know that song anymore, but that's my first writing experience.
So what was your first time playing in front of people?
Oh, You mean professionally or just for fun? Or
Just ever, like, very first time I ever played in front of anybody was an open mic at the Loft, and I have video, and it wasn't pretty. Everybody's got that first time that they actually play in front of other people.
Well, I sang a lot in church, and played in church. But as far as like playing out, I was outside of church. It was the Loft.
Oh, cool.
It was open mic at the Loft, and that was in '04, I think.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
What inspired you to write? What do you write from?
I love nature a lot, and it's kind of a mixture of strange things. I write a lot from experience, of course, but depending on the song, some songs I write, I'll just kind of like sink into it's going to sound weird, but like I'll mix colors and vibes from movies, or like how I get a feeling from another song, and I'll kind of combine all that. And even like if I'm reading a book, like certain, like say, like if there's dragons in the book, like I'll try to imagine being a dragon. And so I like all that kind of stuff, like just things that I enjoy, things in the moment that I'm enjoying, or things from nature or people or anything that's kind of emotionally inspiring. Then I'll combine all that and I'll write. And sometimes it's very personal, and sometimes it's just let me write about something.
Very cool. Well, let's check out one of these songs, and we'll be right back after this.
Well, this song that I'm going to play is one of the new songs on my new album, and it is a new song on the new album because there's some older ones on there. But anyway, it's called "Left Me Angry," and that's about it.
It's been such a long time since I've heard your voice. It's like a whisper in a faraway dream. I had no choice but to turn and run as fast as my feet could carry me. You took it all so wrong, then you broke it into pieces. Spends hours doing absolutely nothing.